it's you! Oh, I can't thank you enough for rescuing my dear Isco. He often speaks of the bravery you showed. You have my undying gratitude.
Hello, Mrs. Rabe. How is Mr. Rabe doing?
He's resting at the moment, but seems to be in good spirits.
He's lucky I found him in time.
We both are. If I'd known what you were planning, well, let's just say I'm desperately glad you're all right. Rookwood's criminals aren't to be trifled with. Promise me you'll stay safe. Your bravery is to be admired, but taking unnecessary risks, well...
Don't worry, Mrs. Rabe. I can take care of myself.
Yes, I believe you can. Thank you again for everything.
这应该是属于剧情彩蛋，就是说，我们这个任务破完之后，会遇到一些我们曾经拯救的人。
Hello. It's good to see you, my friend. If it wasn't for you, I might still be caged up by those dreadful Ashwinders. I will never forget your bravery.
好，帕比斯韦丁。
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You made it.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumor was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumor, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed.
我比这个洞穴还要恐怖啊
I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Yep.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Accio! Revelio!
什么东西可以捡吗
Revelio! Bombarda! Revelio!
What is going on with them?
啊，他为什么都一招都不出啊
Revelio!
这应该是要把这东西放到某个上面
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Confringo!
Revelio!
哦，就是应该要把刚才那个东西塞到这里，没错。
Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
Lumos.
Reparo.
Huh?
Lumos. Confringo. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
哎，刚才这是打开哪个东西啊
Depulso.
哦，原来是这个。哎，
Voipers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Revelio.
这里过不去，这边道路应该从这里。
Accio. Revelio.
If the Moonstone is here and so are Whoopers, I wonder if they
Accio.
are kept
Revelio. Accio.
里面有一个。
Why am I
Revelio.
not surprised? First the Whoopers and now this.
这个门是一个哦，我知道了，拉了固定的东西就可以把里面的东西抓出来。所以这个接下来就是要拉一个这个。
We need to find moths for those spinners.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio.
这个石像是
Accio.
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
我怎样？
Accio. Depulso. Lumos.
哦，原来有两个。
Depulso.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Accio. Revelio.
应该是要把这边的接过来。
Lumos.
Lumos!
Yes。
Revelio.
哦。
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
要3个哎。
Revelio.
还有一个在哪里？这下面。
Lumos.
Fuck.
Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Flipendo. Imperio. Flipendo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Repulsor. Flipendo. Glacius. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
哎，这里好像也有。这应该是，不知道还有没有。
Revelio.
回到上面。
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Shit.
Lumos!
Lumos. Accio.
这个应该是刚才要捡的。
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
You did it! I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this again.
Flipendo. Bombada. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Flindo. Glacius. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bolso. Revelio.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind. Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's
Revelio.
got to be here, I just know it.
Confringo.
Given what Swoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
We found it! It's like staring directly at the moon. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin, I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous, and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there, acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
Oh shit.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
这个任务之前有个信件，我看一下，偷猎者哦，去婆罗洲的好像就是他爸妈。这个婆罗洲的。应该是他老爸。哦，这应该是帕比的爸妈的。安格斯跟紫罗兰。
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
来看一下帕比会